A Colorado mom is reaching for the stars. She's chasing a dream she thought would never be possible after tragedy struck her as a child. Like all of us, Danette Haag has some scars, but she's hoping hers will inspire others.
I used to think that I had to be flawless to be beautiful.
Danette Haag has a powerful message for women.
No, we are all flawed. We are all devalued. We are all imperfect.
This is part of her flawless presentation, where she uses her story to help others see themselves with more love.
I remember everything about that night.
She was a happy, healthy fourth grader who lived on a family farm in Iowa.
But in one horrific instant, my life was turned upside down.
There had been an odorless and undetectable gas leak, and when my mom turned on the hot water to make coffee, the water heater ignited the fumes in the basement.
This huge, ferocious, loud ball of flame followed those fumes throughout the basement, up the steps, and into the kitchen.
And it engulfed everything in its path, and everyone, including my father, my baby brother, and me.
My hair and my skin and my clothes were all on fire.
I had third-degree burns covering nearly 70% of my body. I was not supposed to live.
I remember thinking this must be some kind of a nightmare.
One that didn't end. Danette went through years of painful treatments, including skin grafts and reconstructive surgeries.
But I lost my identity that night, who I thought I was.
Danette embarked on a decades-long journey to find herself again. She became a wife, mother, pediatric nurse, and athlete. She's also a writer and an inspirational speaker.
Everything that I do in my public speaking is based on the idea that scars are scars. And when I see someone else hurting, I understand that my pain and their pain are similar.
And I want to feel my best.
Now she's realized it's time to push herself again.
I'm honoring a broken dream as a child. This broken childhood dream to be in a pageant.
Danette is Mrs. Windsor in the Mrs. Colorado pageant.
It's a level of courage that I've had to dig deep to find.
She'll compete in an evening gown, a swimsuit, and a question-answer session.
Hopefully inspiring some women along the way that you don't have to look a certain way to feel deeply beautiful.
That poor, poor little burn girl, what is she ever going to do?
It's a message she's passionate about as she spreads the word that every woman is flawless because of their scars.
If I can take what I've learned along the way and positively inspire someone else so that their journey can be better, it just doesn't get any better than that for me. It brings purpose to my pain.
What a gift Danette is to those who know her and get to hear her story. So mark your calendar. She'll be competing in the Mrs. Colorado competition March 30th, and we wish you the best of luck, Danette.
Sure do.